Alright. Hello everyone, this is Very Mellow Man welcoming you back to our Let's Play of Mass Effect Andromeda. Last episode we completed the prologue and got introduced to the major heads of the Andromeda Initiative. As well as the Nexus.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
There's our new ship.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen.
This is our new party member.
Veteran X. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Yeah. Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Oh boy.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Whatever happened, it wasn't me. I just got here.
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask.
Oh boy.
Right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
How on the nose of you, Cora? Okay. So here's the inside of our ship.
State-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Lesser crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
Yikes. Shit.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge.
Cashier.
Our pilot should have everything good
Yeah,
to go.
the appeal. Yeah, it's basically rape. Wow, did I say that out loud? I was distracted talking about something else. Oh, and we leveled up.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table, or just get the crew together.
I think this is the
We
only
call this the
time.
research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Yeah, I think this is the only time you see the ship when it's docked in the Nexus. Other times, it's always in space.
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
So, I mean, the daylight scenery looks very nice.
Pathfinder, check this toy.
This is basically a shop. You buy stuff, you sell stuff. Oh, and a strike team missions. Let's take care of that. Alright, gold. Sure. Yeah. Well, not worth taking. Alright. Yeah, even if you're doing bronze missions, you still get rewards, so it's for the best if you...
Serious kid over here.
It's for the best if you just take as many missions as you can.
Seems like we're forever racing, but there's always time to check out new toys. Useful ones.
Always game for new toys.
This makes use of old ones. Like anything you grabbed on Habitat 7. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down and give you options.
Oh.
I'll take any advantage I can get, even if it's exploring junk.
Hey, with tech like this, it won't be junk for long. Not after we're through.
But yeah, it's really
If
stupid.
the best we get is what we make, still the best.
Okay.
Check it out.
So yeah, research and development. This is basically how you craft your weapons and your armor. What you do is that you use the research data related to the Milky Way, the Helios cluster, or a third unknown type of technology that you will not be able to unlock until you progress at least past Eos. Research data requirements. Oh, they tell you what the third type is right away. Remnant. Interesting. Forgot that. So, for example, you can research for a full set of N7 armor, if you were so inclined to. But it's very costly. You're not going to be crafting anything until at least midway through the game. So we didn't worry too much about this. Then go over to development. So, like, right now, we have enough to actually craft an Avenger assault rifle. And when we craft the weapon, we can rename it. Before you develop the weapon, you can augment it with special items. Initiative helmet. Yeah. So that's that. We'll delve more into crafting when we actually have the time for it. So
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Gallo Jath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
I'm new to this. Being a Pathfinder running a ship?
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I can help. I knew the Tempest when she was a blueprint. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
We were all expecting a golden world. Now there's just a long road ahead. But hold on to that dream. It might see us through.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest. Ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
okay, so this is the galaxy map. What's going on?
What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
Yeah. All right, just a brief look at what you can do.
This is a about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here.
So yeah, you can visit,
Anomaly detected.
Right.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
We get to a cluster like this. What you do is you scan for either materials or money in each of the unique clusters, and that's basically how you scan plants. Right. You can read the analysis if you want in order to learn some lore data, but that's really the only thing to do here. You can also skip the cutscene by doing the using the square button, which I recommend after doing a while, because it's really tedious to do the plant scanning. So that's how you scan these little galaxies, I want to say, I guess. But we've wasted enough time on things that don't necessarily relate to the episode.
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated EOS.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
Yeah. We'll get to it. Just a few more seconds. Alright, Iron.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no doubt we'll run into the cat.
Yeah, now we can exit the Tempest. Or it's... okay. Guess we'll equip Peace for no reason. Hornet. Predator. Let's try this out. Alright. By, power recharge speed is dependent on how much weight you have equipped. And how much weight you have equipped depends on how many weapons you have on hand. So what we did there was we took off our assault rifle. I'm sorry for that tongue slip I did. Wow. Anyway, what we did there was take off our assault rifle. And that boosted our power recharge speed to the maximum. You can improve your power recharge speed by lowering the weight of the weapons you want to have equipped, or by leveling up a certain stat on your skill tree. But for the sake of this build we have, it's actually for the best if... There we go. It's for the best if we have...
Ready, Freddy?
Hope we're all that ready. Callow, all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What?
He said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die.
He's sad.
Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
Of course I am.
I think I'm still messed up by what happened with my dad.
There hasn't been much time to process it.
No. I mean, I think I'm still feeling it. Like... hearing things. Other than Sam.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this. Right?
Eos is gonna look like a desert.
Hell.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
The rest is just the... Right, here we go.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. This analysis provides us with important environmental hazards, and ultimately, hostile scan and collect this data, we can utilize it to develop new technologies
If Eos is
and
like Habitat
upgrades
7,
for equipment
that signal we
such as your
scanned must
weapons
be
and
connected
armor.
with the atmosphere. We
What?
could use the outpost's antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on.
Okay, what Sam
They
was
must have
saying
known
back
this would
there...
last in these
Oh,
conditions.
Jesus Christ.
They didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. Door's
Okay,
getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
Okay. What Sam was trying to say back there when I had the scanner up was that you can gain research data by scanning basically any object that glows orange around you, but it only works once. Depending on the rarity of the object, you'll get a set amount of research data for it. You need that research data in order to craft any armor or weapons from either the Milky Way, for the Helios cluster, or made from remnant tech. Yeah. Because we have our adept profile from the last video, we don't use our jetpack anymore. We just use our biotics. Alright.
Got a code lock key.
That should help get us in.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our tracks. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife was sitting quiet. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know what to say.
Okay, so that terminal is chronicling the last days of the whatever research team was able to settle here before we get the chance to meet them. Got it.
main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power, too. The logs might tell us what's up with the power relay. I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So we're not the only ones interested in what happened here.
Let's check out this relay tower. Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Sam?
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Shit.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we can hunt that signal.
It's inoperable, Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Alright.
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a salvager. I'm a pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let Eos go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help Eos. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the Ket.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
Yeah, you're gonna get warned like that by the game whenever you're about to do, basically what amounts to a, tower defense section.
Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Damn it. Let's do this, baby. Let's do this!
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvager.
Generator interface possible. Location marked.
Let's go.
We've got company.
I missed the greatest chance for a combo there. All right. All right.
They weren't kidding about the Ket.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
Oh. Forgot to level up. There we go. Yeah. All right.
You took down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
Didn't get around to salvaging it yet?
I tried. It ain't that simple. Might be easier for a Pathfinder, though. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Go on. We'll take it from here.
I guess Crazy Blue has to buy her parts from someone else.
Alright. Oh.
Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now, right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
That almost feels like a lead. Damn right it's worth investigating.
Here.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
All the more reason to see if that alien structure can make a difference to this planet. Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Now that power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
So what we just did there was get some viability. Viability is basically an experience bar. The higher it is, the closer we are to making the planet a livable habitat. And as a result of that, we'll get closer to having a settlement posted on the planet. Holster. Oh, I can't wait to get on the road again. Alright.
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
We're not scavenging anymore. This is how we rebuild.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
This gives us the tools to find the source, and maybe whoever else is looking.
Oh yeah, these data pads are basically the codexes from Dragon Age Inquisition. Just backstory lore. Hey, I'm with Zero Crafting Materials. There we go.
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
Shit.
The initiative only built a few.
Right.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot.
Alright, you know how in Dragon Age Inquisition we find a new spot to make a camp?
Automated protocols activated.
You could eventually fast travel to that new camp placement? That's essentially what a forward station is. Just a new place to camp and fast travel to.
The forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad crate access code.
And of course, you also get to do things like change your equipment or party loadout. Alright.
Nomad should handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
Radiation levels increasing.
Alright.
I can't get traction. It's too steep.
Switch to 6-wheel drives. It'll get you up there in a snap. Remember the Nomad's jump jets. They'll get you over most obstacles. If you need more juice, the boosters can accelerate you out of them.
Yeah.
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead.
Hey, Madar. Yeah. The Nomad does look like a Lego car.
Nearby, from above us.
I see it. Up on that piece with the scaffolding.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this right now. The look of the Nomad, I like the look of it, but calling it the Lego car isn't too far off due to the way the colors are designed.
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols, glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Alright then, don't be a weirdo, don't be a... Yeah. Alright, Madar, this is basically, what we're about to do is unlock a remnant vault. And typically what you have to do to unlock the vaults is to complete this puzzle that requires you to first scavenge around.
But there's a great view!
Who'd be crazy enough to carry heavy equipment up there?
I detect no additional glyphs in the area.
Too sophisticated for a salvager. Who else is studying this place?
Oh, okay, you've played this game. That's nice. Makes everything a lot easier to explain. Well, you had to have played this game if you knew about the cat.
Connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Back off, or I will push you down!
Whoa! Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels. It's going to be all right. Trust me, okay?
Yeah.
I know. Who am I?
Strong.
I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder.
Do what I'm done.
I was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
I like PB. A lot of people tend to compare her to Sarah from Inquisition, but honestly, I think she's better than Sarah.
Maybe you want to knock me down a couple more times to make sure?
No, that's okay. You're obviously corporeal. Pretty solidly built, actually. Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Oh, crap.
I think she still fires that gun backwards.
I know these things from Habitat 7.
Later! Just take them out!
Even Vivian is better than Sarah.
Keep targeting that one! They make little bots!
Yeah.
Here they come.
All right.
Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
Thanks for helping with those things. I'm Ryder.
You're a mystery. I've been studying those glyphs for months, and then you arrive and poof, solved.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Huh. Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe.
Oh my
Fits the
God.
model. All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others.
I'm not being
If
bitch.
you wake them up too,
You're-
they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
Guys, kind
Interface with the monoliths, follow the connection to the source. Easy enough.
Sure. Just don't piss off too many observers. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this
Shit.
interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
Madar, we discussed this the last time you brought up Anita. Please don't. There's literally no reason to talk about her if she bothers you that much. Because, god damn, you do not look mature right now.
Imagine leaving all the craziness on the Nexus to be the first settlers here. So much riding on you, and then...
This time will be different.
Right. This is our element.
You mentioned Anita Sarkeesian when we tried to talk about Anthem. And if you can't do that, what does she even have to do with Anthem that would cause you to care this much about it? You know what, look, I don't care if you're talking about whatever. If this person bothers you that much, there's no excuse for bringing her up, especially when I already told you not to do it the last time.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Look there. That spot is shelter, water, stable ground.
It was initially overlooked due to heavy kept presence at the nearby Remnant structure, but it would be an excellent outpost site.
Ket and Remnant. Seems you can't find one without the other. So...
The Site 1 folks were interested in the monoliths, too.
Did they learn anything?
Mostly what you learn the hard way. But hey, now you're here.
I have no idea what you're trying to say. I'm just saying, if I made clear to you before that I didn't care for you to talk about her, there's literally no reason to bring her up again in my conversation. Oh. That's right. I'm not trying to be a dick about this. It's just... I don't dislike her, but I don't have anything interesting to add to discussion about her. It's just, it wouldn't be a pleasant conversation either way, simply because of how negatively you feel about her.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
You're doomsaying about Anthem because of your dislike of the politics of one person. That's what I can't honestly stand. It's not interesting. It's not even mature, frankly. And it's not actually a discussion. It's just boring. Mining for materials is honestly not a very pleasant experience. It's more frustrating than it's worth. I think I preferred how it was done in Mass Effect 2 the most, to be honest.
More remnant bots. These ones don't seem hostile.
God. Alright, look, your point is you don't like this person, so you're gonna go out of your way to blame whatever you don't like about what's gonna happen to a game you care about on this person. And I'm sick of that kind of talk. It's just don't bring it up. I don't care. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Like, if you're just trying to make a cheeky joke or whatever, you can clearly do it without resorting to talking about something I've already made clear I wasn't interested in talking about. Or, like, you're not bothering anyone. You're the only person here besides me. But it's just not very interesting to talk about.
I detect a high level of remnant encryption here, Pathfinder. To continue, you will need to decrypt it. It appears to reconfigure panels that rise from the floor.
What did you see of Andromeda then?
That could come in handy.
Glad we got support.
Are you talking about all the social justice content? Be honest with me.
I'll need to use the interface that controls this.
Yeah.
Yes, nice job, Ryder.
Because gameplay-wise, there are things to criticize about Andromeda. It's just, I don't see what they have to necessarily do with, There are things to criticize about Andromeda in terms of gameplay. I just have a difficult time trying to figure out what they honestly had to do. Like, most criticisms can just be traced to certain development decisions, I understand, but okay, so this is mostly just about someone's politics.
That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
Because I really... There's a lot wrong with the development of Mass Effect Andromeda. But I'm not going to blame that on one person. Alright. So, I forgot what this exact game was called. I think it's Sudoku. Oh, right.
Interface failed, Pathfinder. Defense systems engaging.
Okay. So yeah, I just got distracted there. Okay. Look, I think I got my point across to you about this entire subject. I'd rather just not doomsay about Andromeda. No, I don't care about Anthem doomsaying. I don't really have an opinion on the game. I just find it annoying whenever people bring up Anita these days, because I'm always just really not interested in hearing them moan about her. Like, give her the breast. Literally don't pay attention to anything this woman does if she bothers you. Do not bring her up around people who could care less. Let's see here. Jesus. Alright.
Yes! Nice job, Ryder.
I'm not talking about you right now. I'm just making a point about why I just wasn't interested in you referencing her.
Resonating. QEC contact?
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connecting.
You did good. Keep doing more.
So yeah, I was just talking about in general.
Seriously? Can't catch a break.
Where are they? Okay. I think I really handled that conversation badly.
Where we find remnant tech.
I was just thinking the same thing.
But just in general, I think we got our points across. So it's like a whatever.
Radiation levels increasing.
God damn. Yeah, I think we both just got our points across. There's not much of a reason to keep going on that subject. Alright.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Eos is the name. Helios is the...
Got them all.
I want to say Greek, but
Remember
I think he's
the early data on Eos back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers?
Your dad put those readings up in his office. Knew them all by heart.
That looks like a cat facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
Get incoming!
Okay, Greek. I was looking for Greek.
Cat, watch out.
Target down.
Moving.
Crap. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Oh, man. I hope I don't have to restart from too far back.
If you're security, be secure.
I know what I'm doing. This job didn't exist until I started doing it.
We screw up, none of our jobs will exist.
I'm aware, thanks.
Get ready to fight!
No. Not really. To be honest, I don't count that as a bug. I think I just misplayed there. Like, that was a bad move on my part. God damn it. Alright, I have no idea. You know, I honestly don't know how I'm gonna pace this playthrough. I don't have every area memorized down to a T.
That looks like a cat facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
Get incoming!
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Biot combos are probably at their... Oh yeah, I leveled up. Nice. Oh, Liam got killed.
Why send reinforcements? Do they know we're here?
Alright. Yikes. Yeah, we're playing a adept, pure adept character. I want to try to level up my other characters.
They've got the monolith well protected. We'll need to cut that shield's power supply.
I know what bionicles are. I thought you were just saying biotics in a funny way. Oh, right. Made some progress.
Let's get to it before there's any more Ket.
These school shooting. Alright, here's a new Krogan party member, Drac.
Who are you?
That was pretty cool.
Huh. Well, yeah. Guess it was. Still haven't told me who you are.
I'm the Pathfinder.
Are you now?
You can call me Ryder.
I'm Drac, Clan Nakmor. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They haven't exactly treated us Krogan well. What are you doing out here?
Checking out these monoliths? The Ket seem pretty interested in this one. Looks like you cleared it out first, though.
You said I didn't save any for you? Nexus knows shit about the Ket. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while now, taking out Ket bases, fighting ground troops. I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, we could use a Krogan like you, Drac.
I'm flattered, but do you have any idea how many humans I've watched die? Your meat is spoiled. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the Ket keel over. No offense.
None taken.
Good, because I'm getting bored and the Ket are getting stronger. Seem particularly interested in this alien tech.
Remnant?
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
Nice. All right. I guess BioWare really liked the Krogan design, so they felt like they had to reference it in Dragon Age.
We need more of those symbols.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Nice. God, right. Jesus. Alright.
I think that's enough.
Oh, okay.
Done. The monoliths are online and connected to something in the lake. This could be the master switch we're looking for.
I'll meet you there. Don't do anything without me.
Titanium. Alright. Oh. I mean, I want to see more Dragon Age 2, but I honestly don't see any Dragon Age news coming this year. They're definitely going to focus more on Anthem.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Just going to get that forward station there, so we can just...
Remember the early data on EOS back home?
Alright, see you later, Madar.
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers?
Your dad put those readings up in his office. Knew them all by heart. Wonder what those worlds really looked like then. And now.
Yeah. Alright.
Target's down!
Alright.
Look there. Coming out of the lake.
The tech's underground, too? Let's see.
It's opening up.
I see a door. Come on!
Whoa, it's forming a bridge.
Let's find out how solid it is.
Plant. Stop stressing that. I don't need a real doctor. Alright. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be your first vault.
No. No, this can't be right.
Okay, combos,
All that fanfare
baby.
for an empty room? There's some secret here. There must be. Do your Pathfinder thing. Oh, you're good.
I didn't do a thing.
How
And the
far
rest of that's
down
just
do you think it goes?
Fans Alright. Let's see.
That can't be air pressure. Electrostatic? Gravitation. Oh, you idiot, PB. That wasn't the front door. This is.
What do you...
Come on, Pathfinder!
Hey!
Okay, yeah, I was distracted. I'm surfing the internet while I'm streaming. I like to multitask, so I'm not going to be paying attention to the screen all the time when I think it's just dialogue going on. But I forgot about the interrupts. So we had a chance to do them.
It's acting like a gravity well.
But where's it taking us?
Embrace the unknown, Ryder. Now this is more like it.
Looks like
I had to admit, the drop...
Whatever you call it. The controls for that atmosphere processor might be down here somewhere.
Let's find out.
I have to admit the drop from the gravity rails is always really cool.
Let's be thorough.
Only minimal power. I don't think it triggered the atmosphere processor,
Shit.
but...
Damn it.
Pathfinder, a conduit beneath the floor just activated. Fluid is running through it. It could be generating emergency power. Your scanner will have more details.
I see the conduit, Sam. Whatever it is, leads out of the room. Not what we're looking for, but worth getting a record.
You go ahead. I've got your back.
The look of the vault is honestly one of the best things.
I think that gravity well works in reverse, too.
Then we have a way out.
You're not leaving already, are you?
Not until we find those processor controls.
Minor corruption detected. The pattern suggests significant data present, but it cannot be accessed.
This door should be working.
It's got power, right? Do we need a password? What about these holographic patterns? Can you scan one? Anything could be important. Let's be thorough.
Phrase recovered. Must read to access. This console links to surface facilities.
Then it must control the atmosphere processor.
No glyphs. It looks dead, or locked down, like most of this place.
The fluid conduit leads to this console and further into the vault.
So if we follow that conduit, it might lead to the system lockdown. No signs of any cat. Maybe they can't get into the vault.
But you can. That'll get their attention.
Lucky me. Open. We read it, we get access.
Wow. I really was just scratching the surface.
Huh. Well, if the Remnant aren't using it...
God.
Now that's interesting.
Yeah, I can... It's been a while since I've played, so it's going to take me a while to figure out how to actually progress the vaults.
Uh-huh. What have we here?
And your companions are going to distract you a ton.
Ah, here's the rock you kicked down here. Safe and sound.
Shouldn't it be warmer this deep underground?
I am... Oh, okay. We can open the door now.
Another gravity well, and that's new.
What is it?
A symbol of authority? A key? It's easy to speculate with Remnant, but we need more facts. I'll see what I can find on this beauty. Maybe over this way.
Whatever has this place on lockdown is that way.
I do my best work solo. You fix up the vault, I'll investigate the relic, and together we'll figure this place out.
Not a bad idea. We'll cover twice the ground.
See? I knew you were smart. I'm on frequency 145.8. Stay safe.
10 credits say she ends up in a pit of spikes.
The Remnant Data Core's quest is a...
Sealed off. No way through.
Incidentally, a gravity well.
Alright. I'm sorry. I want to talk to you guys while I'm playing, but... Well, no one's actually watching right now, but... I mean, we watch this later on the VOD, if that's the case. But it's really hard to do that when it's just talking. I don't want to interrupt the cutscenes of the characters talking either, so I have to keep that in mind.
Keep a note for our sorry friend. And for when we try to explain all this. Locked.
She seems good at taking care of herself.
Comm check. It's... well, you know who.
We read you, PB. Stay in touch. They dug this place through solid rock.
Look up there. Must be how they kept it from collapsing.
Looks like a blast shield. That might be handy.
The design of this place is so immaculate.
What's that liquid?
Unable to classify.
The only way through is down towards it.
They're like haunted mansions. But they have this cool sci-fi vibe.
Through everything here. Can you feel it?
Let's stay focused. We can worry after we find it. Remnant!
Careful, don't fall in that liquid.
It burns through your shield. Found that out the hard way.
Use the pillars for cover.
Finding a remnant here, as you can tell, makes the use of cover not a little tricky.
We're good.
You not only have to think about, you have to really think about your surroundings when you fight the remnant in these vaults, because sometimes the cover you think will keep you safe is actually just an opening. Another thing is that the remnant here can fly, so they'll very easily be able to sidestep anything you do. Journal. Biotics. All right. I'm not sure I want to upgrade anything. I know I'll have to eventually upgrade Liam's powers, as well as Cora's. Oh, wait. No, that's what I was doing here.
All this for an atmosphere processor? What is this place?
Very old technology. Probably as old as the Reapers are, to be honest. Because it's very clear that this took
another aqueduct.
At least a century to completely construct. No matter how advanced the technology is.
Up there! More remnant!
Watch the edges! Way ahead of you!
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. Thank God I didn't lose all that progress.
Another aqueduct. How many do they need? Are those roads down there? I can't even see where they are.
Up there! More remnant!
Watch the edges! Way ahead of you! Keep looking up! Don't let him get above us!
Alright.
Keep up the pressure! We're almost through!
Oh my god.
Remnants still shoot at me. I'll try it with one of those data patterns we saw.
Is that a good idea?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
You might as well try whatever you have at your disposal. You don't know what these aliens are like. Okay, thank God for telling me how to holster my weapon. That was actually starting to bug me.
The atmosphere processor we found before didn't need all these steps. Dad just interfaced with it directly.
Alright.
It didn't work out so great.
I had no idea.
Direct intervention was necessary in that case, but clearly unwise.
Look how high it is. Might be another gravity well? Well sealed. Damn. Maybe we can use the conduit for emergency power, same as before.
Better safe than sorry. Take them out!
Oh boy.
You sure this well isn't gonna open up under us?
Pretty sure. Focus on the remnant.
This device appears defensive in nature.
Alright.
No good. Locked down against hostiles.
Yeah. As you can see, that our biotic combo really doesn't do much to the turret.
I wonder if I get anything on the scanner.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Device is online and makes a shield. At least it's friendly.
Layers and layers of defenses. If their defenses.
The conduit splits and goes through each of those devices.
Interfacing may complete the circuit and allow the well to open.
If it gets us to the system lockdown, let's try.
Power restored to the gravity well. The conduit leads down. Conduit fluid pressure is variable. There could be activity below.
Then let's dig deeper.
Alright, now I have to go even further below.
Hardly any dust. How old is this place?
Unknown. Radiation counts indicate the vault has been offline for several hundred years.
Around the time the Scourge appeared? That can't be a coincidence. Maybe the Scourge is why all this tech was abandoned. Dead. Without the conduit, there's not even enough power for the door.
I'm off.
Damn it. Man.
Crap. The conduit's spraying a leak.
Careful. No way you can interface with the console like that.
And no fluid means no power. Damn it. Maybe that's why those devices up above were turned off. We're not turning back now. There has to be some way to fix the leak.
Ryder! Up here! What happened? I can't get any doors to work.
The conduit's breached.
Hey, wait! The observers were using weird laser frequencies to fix a broken wall back there. I can send the frequencies to your Omni tool. Maybe they can patch up the conduit?
And received. I'll give him a shot.
Alright.
The system's responding to those
And that
frequencies.
fixes it.
Just a patch job, but it should hold.
Nice work! If it's fixed, that console should work now.
Yeah, it's definitely fixed.
Looks like it worked.
There's even a bridge! You're a pal, Ryder.
Where are you going?
We've got to be close to the system lockdown by now. First one gets the glory.
We'll catch up. If we got that door working too. Will you look at that?
How do we get across?
That did it.
Watch your step. It's still a long drop.
Yeah.
Wait, plants? All the way down here?
You see them too? Thought all the gravity fun had messed up my eyes.
No sunlight, no water. They should all be dead.
The source of the system lockdown may yield more information. We appear to be close.
This is the fact that you can have plant life in these vaults that's still around to this day is extremely fascinating and says a lot to the remnants' ability to engineer. These plants do not seem adapted for a subterranean environment. But the fact that they're still around is incredible then. It's incredible.
I'm starting to get the hang of this.
Alright then, baby.
Company!
Shit, that boy he made. Who's a really, really cute character. Liam, go over there.
I'm off.
Randomly, the enemies you kill will drop remains, and from there you can pick up junk loot.
It made a new path. I think that's the right way. We could reach it if we backtrack. Observers coming up at us!
Okay. Alright.
Armor hydraulics compensating.
Alright. Yeah, I got... If you fall and die down here, you can get turned around pretty easily.
Oh, that bit's slippery.
We're 2 gravity wells down already, and this place goes even deeper. What's at the bottom?
Let's not find out the hard way.
We've got a path to... Whoa! For jump jets.
One left.
Nice work, people.
Okay, finally. I think we got to the heart of the vault. From what I remember, anyway.
That is cool.
Feel that? This whole platform's resonating with something. We must be close. No question. This is the heart of the vault.
I've never seen anything like it.
All conduits converge here, Pathfinder.
That must be the lockdown console. Any thoughts, Sam?
Unknown, though it appears related to the lockdown. An in-depth study may reveal its purpose. The system lockdown is disabled. The vault and the atmosphere processor should return to full operation.
Ryder, you fixed the lockdown, didn't you? The whole place is lighting up. Power readings are off the chart. Really off the chart.
But if it's back online, we should be...
Ah. Yeah, now I have to make the giant run out of the vault.
Should we... go?
It's a very cinematic experience. Oh, as you can see down there, we got something called a fusion mod.
Get back to the entrance now!
I saw it! What is that thing?
Don't risk it, just go! Watch out! Vince!
It would be wise to escape, Ryder.
I know, Sam!
Yeah. This is some real... It's a real classic high jump vault escape. Luckily, the level design is very accommodating. It's actually really easy to backtrack without having to change up too much of how the level actually progressed from you entering the vault to exiting. That's why I actually think the vaults are really fun to explore. Partly because of this great escape. Oh, thank you for waiting. Seriously, thank you for waiting. My god, that is tense. Woo! Like, imagine if that didn't happen.
Another gravity well!
It could go anywhere.
It goes away from here. We're taking it.
Yo, let's get out of here.
It's still coming!
It's sweeping the whole vault! Kills anything in its way!
Yeah, like us! That's the door to the entrance. Almost there. The barrier's gone.
Get that thing if you want, but it's going to be close.
We're almost clear.
Yeah, we're out of
Hello?
there.
PB.
Go! Go, go, go!
Crash! Right on our heels!
Get to the gravity well.
Not moving. Find an override.
Console is attempting service reconnection.
Come on!
Vault restart is now complete.
That was... Talk about a rush.
What was that? Field.
Might have been sweeping the vault, or chasing us.
An immune response? Maybe one last scrub before startup? This place is full of surprises.
Nothing like outrunning death.
Or reactivating a huge mysterious vault. Nice going.
Atmosphere processor is online, recovering lost console activity.
Is that the Helios cluster?
Yeah. There we are. That's Eos.
Whoa. Did restarting the system do that?
If that light is us, then all these points could be vaults in other worlds. Dormant like this one.
Maybe. But why is there a whole network of them? What's all this for?
This tech can create observers from nowhere, or ravage a whole planet. And that's just what we've seen. The bots, those plants back there, the atmosphere processors.
Back home, some corporation hit a desert world with an ice comet. They changed the atmosphere to bring rain.
To help it support life.
That first processor we saw was making things worse, but maybe it malfunctioned.
Is that what these builders were trying to do? Make worlds habitable? Even terraform a whole cluster?
Hey, look there. That's different. Maybe it's active? We've got to go see.
Sam?
Extrapolating. These coordinates lie beyond the space we have currently surveyed, Pathfinder.
Mark it on our charts. We need more to go on. Let's head up to the surface. I could use some fresh air.
All right, that was our first Remnant Vault. As far as viability goes, if you can clear out the Remnant Vault, you're pretty much either complete with your viability acquisition, or you're almost there. I think as far as EOS goes, we've pretty much completed our viability search. It's not a whole lot to do on EOS in terms of viability building.
Look at that sky.
How? No atmosphere processor works that fast.
If this effect is representative, Pathfinder, air and moisture patterns will show noticeable improvement. EOS could support an outpost.
A foothold. That's all we need. Just enough to begin. This remnant technology could be the key to our survival, if we can control it.
You can. Kind of. Still, wouldn't hurt to find a manual.
We've got a lead. Sam marked it on the charts down there. That site is active, whatever it is. Who knows what we'll find there.
We? You want to come along?
I want to know what makes the Remnant tick. You've got a key to their technology. Or a crowbar, at least.
And you can choose to have PB. I don't think you can actually reject PB. She's coming regardless of your actual opinion on her.
Welcome aboard. We'll get you a fancy job title to go over your bunk.
I only need a footlocker. Datapad, toothbrush, clean underwear, that'll do. I'll catch up with you.
Well, this will be interesting.
Alright. Quite 1,150.
Now for our new outpost.
Alright.
You have already logged an ideal site. Nav point noted. Updating
Hey!
checklist.
Nice.
The Nexus is on pins and needles, Ryder. Pods are inbound and ready.
Let's go make it happen.
Alright. Oh, okay. We can finally level up our squad now. Cora. Jesus. Alright. You need 18 skill points invested in Cora in order to get her shield boost ability, so we'll need to get Nova up to level 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 points. 6 points. 12 points. Charge or Nova, we have to be at level 4 in order for us to be able to put points in the shield boost. Six points. Ooh. Alright. Okay. Now let's establish our outpost. By fast traveling! Yeah, we finally get to use that feature.
To be fighting a Krogan.
Is that Drac?
Ryder, about time you joined the party. I think I made them angry. Good.
Where are you running to? Jesus Christ.
That's it, kid. Keep it up. Good one.
Alright.
Color me impressed.
Alright, that's all of them, yeah. Whoa. Now that's all of them. Wow. Yeah, look.
That fight was fun.
You're telling me?
You could really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
So the clouds parted, and these Ket look pretty keeled over. Maybe us humans can pull our weight after all.
Well, you can, clearly. But there's a lot to do before I'd be that smug about it. You know what? I'm gonna ignore my gut and join up. This fight was good, and we can do it again. And before you go saying you don't need a Krogan, believe me, you do.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Whew. Alright. Alright, Prodromos.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
I'm choosing this outpost's direction for decades. Maybe centuries.
That is the prime responsibility of a Pathfinder. Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
As much as I like the weight narratively put on this decision, in terms of gameplay and role-playing, it doesn't really matter. Like, having a scientific outpost or a militaristic outpost really doesn't matter. It doesn't characterize the rest of your outposts. It doesn't really get reflected in any type of dialogue you have with the Angara later in the game. No one actually speaks about it. It's just fluff. And that's honestly really disappointing. because this is planned to have a sequel, you can't even have it just built around reflecting how the characters operate about that whole thing within the compounds and scope of this game. It's just, it should matter, even without having to make it a major plot flag, but it doesn't. And that does suck.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
That being said, I prefer going for scientific outpost because of what Ryder just said. It feels more in line with what I think the focus of the initiative should be.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder.
EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that. Outpost block inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
Oh, I should also say this right now. Creating an outpost is very... Holy crap, listen to this music. This is the exact same music directly ported from Dragon Age's original soundtrack. That blaring horn just now. God. Wow. I don't know if that's awesome or lazy.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
I hear that. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months. EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible.
What about you, Acid?
The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually think Asim's in the right to be distrustful. Realistically, you would be as well if you were just... If you had this green Pathfinder. If you had someone just put into a really huge position purely by chance, without any merits to back up their new position, you'd be skeptical of how much they could actually do as well.
I appreciate your candor. We're all on the same side.
I wouldn't go that far. The reality, Rider? You bought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed. But after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
We didn't come to a new galaxy to argue about who's right.
It got us this far. Talk to Bradley. Later we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
And we have even more viability for settling an outpost. Oh man, look at this screenshot. Had to take a screenshot there. I love this shot. Woo! Yo! Oh.
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
Maybe more than a little.
Okay. Alright. So, you can still have drops so high, it's not advisable to actually try to drop. Wow. What's up with my character's running animation? I guess the drop messed him up. I'll keep this going until we get to the... Yeah. So back to the Nexus. And go check out that cryopod.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Whew.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Yeah.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the remnants and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Yeah,
Overcame
I'm not
radiation poisoning a number of times.
Yeah, I'm pretty much always
confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on, hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Alright. This is another one of those moments that could technically characterize how you roleplay with the whole squad. How you decide to handle your relationships with them, but it's a Bioware game, so you're going to get along with all of them and be basically first basis, best buddies with all of them. So it's really not a big deal.
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Ryder, you still have to earn everyone's respect along the way. Alright, we have unlocked the ability to craft augments. Augments are rare materials.
I'm in the galley when you're free.
Augments can be equipped to, I think, weapons and armor. Yeah. They're basically just perks that can be added to weapons or armors that changes how they function, adding new abilities or new damage types. For example, the electrical conducts augment. when applied to a gun, well, it fires electricity instead of whatever that gun's original bullet type was. Same with the grenade launcher. On non-shotgun weapons, each projectile becomes a grenade. And on shotguns, weapons will now fire grenades but with reduced damage. As all this, they also come with debuffs in order to balance out the benefit of the new augment. The sticky grenade launcher... That's the one. Unlike the one good thing about the augments is that unlike the weapons and armor research, all you need is research data to create them. Nothing else. As a result of that, though, you can basically really only get one of each type. The ultra rares can only be made once. As a result, you have to be very careful on what you decide to use them on. The beam emitter. Alright. Let's see if any of our strike teams came back from a success. Only one. The rest are still on a mission. Alright, cool. Whatever. Alright. Let's see. Very abysmal. Let's sell our junk. Sell all the salvage. Yeah. We got a lot of gold from that salvage. So it really helps to loot stuff along the way. Even weapons you don't really need, you can still sell them in order to get something you do want to use. Like, for example, say you want to save up for the Piranha shotgun. You can totally do that, and you can just use this ultra-rare weapon as soon as you get the cash for it. Which I am a fan of. You can only buy the level 1 versions of it, and you can research higher leveled versions of the weapons you can buy. But store-bought stuff, it can get you through the game. You don't actually have to research anything or even craft anything to get you through the game. At least on normal. On hard, I'm pretty sure it's a much different story. Alright. The last thing I want to do is...
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Last thing I want to do is discuss AVP perks.
Familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all. I'm picking up something.
Alright. Alright.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Yeah, I like the reception you get for Actor Eos. You actually feel like you accomplished something meaningful because of this after scene. All these people, they really characterize your accomplishment and highlight the tone and atmosphere of the earlier danger, as well as the desperation everyone felt in the previous video about finding some place to actually settle down in.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
This is Hirik, one of the scientists from the tech lab.
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Alright. So yeah, that's a good scene. Simply because of the little things it adds to the tone. Alright. Oh, sorry about that.
This is Addison. Our first outpost, Prodromos, has confirmed full deployment on Eos.
Prodromos.
No. You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on Prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Alright.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Whoa, that seems like... too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
So, I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely. But there's an order to things, lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs. And eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and the general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
Huge and stupid. They are stupid. Alright.
Alright, Brekka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Okay. So, you remember from Dragon Age Inquisition. For those of you who've either seen my Let's Play or have played it yourselves, how every time your Inquisition level ranked up, you get a perk, and you could spend it in one of 3 perk trees. This is the same system. So, what you basically do is you can spend perk points in either commerce pods, military pods, or science pods. The cryopods... you basically just wake up a cryopod, and then the pod, from cryostasis, the implication is that the cryopod is put to work doing one of these things for you. So what we're going to do here is start by getting lab technicians. Now every 45 minutes of real time while you're playing this game, we're going to get 100 points of Milky Way research data. It helps us tremendously because Milky Way research data is actually pretty difficult to get. As a result of that, we've unlocked the Tier 2 research projects. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video. We settled down on Eos. We've explored the first Remnant Vault we're going to explore. We created Prodromos. And, well, we haven't really made a lot of leeway into the plot, but the selling aspect is definitely, has definitely progressed. The next episode... I've actually kind of forgotten what the actual... I think the next episode we're going to actually meet the Angara. If I remember from my last time playing this game. Yeah, we're definitely going to meet the Angara next episode, I believe. So, if you liked today's video, leave a like and subscribe. And I'll catch you all next time. So, have a good day.